everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we're coming from one of my favorite spots in my home, and that is my kitchen. I love my kitchen not because of like the appliances or what it has in it, but because I actually enjoy cooking. I love cooking. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see all of the foods that I cook and I make on a regular basis. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. But today we're going to talk about an oil that is so near and dear to my heart. I really love it. I enjoy using it, and that is coconut oil. Coconut oil is naturally occurring in nature, so God put it here for us to use, but there are some things you need to know about coconut oil before you use it. These are just tips and tools that I learned along the way over years of using coconut oil in my food and in my hair. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you. One of the biggest questions that I receive a lot from people regarding coconut oil is, what brand should I buy? What kind should I buy? And I'm just going to start with brand. Brand really doesn't matter as long as you're buying organic coconut oil. The brand itself doesn't matter. So that's one thing that's important and good to know. And the second is that there are two main types of organic coconut oil, right? You're going to have virgin, which is unrefined coconut oil, and then you're going to have refined coconut oil, right? And so I have two here that I took out of my closet. This is actually a newer bottle, and I want to show it to you. This is refined coconut oil, right? You'll see it says refined medium heat, and this is unrefined, or also called virgin coconut oil, meaning it hasn't been processed or bleached or gone through those stages that refined coconut oil has gone through. A lot of people say or believe that you should only use unrefined, right, because it hasn't been processed, but I find there's a place in my heart and in my kitchen for both. For example, I do all of my cooking with refined coconut oil because it does have a higher smoke point. If you even look at these two jars, right, this one is liquid, right? It's already liquefied. It's already starting to change its form, where this one is solid, right? Because there's a higher smoking point, meaning it can take more heat. So I actually cook, like when I do my eggs or I scramble, or even when I roast my vegetables, I will do it with refined coconut oil. And I never really exceed 350 degrees. That's like my magic temperature. And you won't go wrong with refined if you keep it to that level. Another good thing about refined is it's less coconutty, like the flavor. I know a lot of people don't like the taste of coconut. Refined coconut oil does not taste like coconut. It really has no flavor, no smell either. So it's a good oil to cook with because you won't have that extra coconut flavor or that coconut smell. Marshalls or TJ Maxx or Ross also carry oils, and a lot of the oils that they carry, like coconut oil, have a long shelf life. So you can pick up an inexpensive jar, like an expensive jar that's supposed to cost a lot of money. You can pick it up inexpensively at those stores, which is good to know because I'm not trying to spend money that I don't have to spend if I can get the same product for cheaper. Refined coconut oil is harder to find, at least in Brooklyn or Miami, because I frequent Miami a lot. It is hard to find. Most stores will only carry a small jar, or they'll only carry unrefined coconut oil. So whenever I find refined coconut oil, I'll buy me about 2 or 3 jars at the same time because I never know when or where I'm going to find it again. One tip that I learned the hard way is keep you a couple of jars around the house. If you're going to use it for the bathroom, keep it in the bathroom, right? Don't bring the bathroom jar to the kitchen or try to like swap or go back and forth, because no matter how careful you are, how clean you are going to carry germs back and forth. You might find some hair in your food and be like, it's my hair, so I'm gonna still eat it, but I don't want to eat it, right? So that's one thing that I just do. If I pick up one jar for the kitchen and I know I'm getting low, I'll pick up another jar for the bathroom. Just, no cross-contamination, because the kitchen's pretty dirty with the germs and the meat, and the bathroom's dirty because what goes on in the bathroom. So yeah. My next couple of tips are going to be primarily for unrefined, and it has so many uses. So many people put it on their hair and their skin and their nails, and I used to do it a lot until I realized that coconut oil actually should not be on your skin. For most people, I'm not going to say all, because some people are different, should not be placed on your skin unless you're going to wash it off soon thereafter, right? So when I first started using coconut oil, I would put it on the length of my hair as well as my scalp. That is very bad. It was very bad for me. It's very bad for a lot of people for a couple of reasons. One is a lot of people break out in like cystic acne from coconut oil. So I would have pimples on my face and I didn't know where they're coming from, because I'm trying to be healthy, I'm eating right, I'm using this product and that product is supposed to be good for you, and I was really breaking out like huge pimples. So if you have been using it and you have acne or you've been breaking out, maybe you should stop and try to see what will happen if you stop using it. Another reason why I had to stop putting coconut oil on the length of my hair, right now I just use it as massage for my scalp, but is because my hair is protein sensitive, meaning I don't do a lot of protein. Like, I never do protein treatments because that make my hair really hard and really brittle. And I use a light protein, one that you like put in, you leave it in for 5 minutes and you wash it out, because my hair does get very dry and very brittle from protein. Coconut oil actually acts like a protein on a lot of people's hair. So if you've been using coconut oil and your hair is dry or brittle and you don't know why, that might be the culprit, right? You may be either protein sensitive or your hair just doesn't take well to the protein-like effect of the oil. So that's one thing I had to learn on my journey, and hopefully it'll help someone else out there who's been using coconut oil on the length of their hair and you're not seeing the results you need to see, or your hair is still dry and brittle. This tip actually took me a little while longer to figure out. When using coconut oil for a scalp treatment, I'm going to wash it out immediately because I don't want acne or I don't want hardness, but I have to use a stronger shampoo. So for the most part, I use sulfate-free shampoo, but when I'm using those scalp massages, right, it's actually an oil. You're going to need something that's a little stronger than most sulfate-free shampoos to get the oil off of your scalp. Because it is an oil, it is a heavier oil, and if you don't get it all off of your scalp, you may see like white flakes. For a while I thought I was having dandruff and I was tripping out. It ended up being like residual coconut oil that wasn't washed off completely from my sulfate-free shampoo. So if you are going to use coconut oil on your scalp, I've learned that you're going to need like a stronger shampoo to get it off of your scalp, and just to make sure your scalp is clean completely, right? Still love it, still a great oil, still full of vitamins and nutrients, but you just got to be careful. And there it is. Thank you so much. I hope that my tips can help you on your journey, maybe stop you from making some of the mistakes that I made when I was on my hair journey. And remember, it is a journey. It's an adventure. We're learning about our hair. We're learning to love our hair. We're learning what our hair loves, right? And you're going to make mistakes. You're going to hit bumps in the road, but just keep on with it. Keep on trying. Take your journey with a smile. Take your journey with optimism, and just know you're learning along the way, right? So peace and blessings. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in.